cough is kind of going away.
It's good.
I'm not coughing as much. It's just so funny to me, Dave. I don't want to put. I want Tristan to go to a good school, and I don't want to live in this area, but you don't have a choice, like, to where you can go based off your income. Of course, Tristan was in a good school where you guys are now. Of course, you were in a good area, in a good area where you guys are now, because your parents provided all of that. Your parents provided you a good neighborhood. Your parents provided you. They made enough money where you could live in a nice neighborhood and Tristan can go to a nice school. But the reality has settled in now. You no longer have your parents. You have to depend on you. So what happens is that what things that you were doing before, things that you could afford before, you're not going to be able to afford right now until you can get to that level that your parents were at. So you kind of spoiled yourself. That he's kind of spoiled now because he wants this level of stuff, but for this amount of money.
Yeah, but they're not going to find that.
So for this amount of money that you have, because you didn't save up anything and because you didn't actually prepare for this, what you're doing is that you're basing what you want off your parents' income. But now when you just focus on your income, you realize that that's only a quarter. You only get a quarter of what your parents got. So like she said, beggars can't be choosers. It's literally that. Like you really have, it's like those people that come to my job and say the frame broke and these lenses are very expensive. I want to put them into another frame. Okay, so you're going to be very limited. I like these certain type of frames and I like this type of color and I like this type of look. Well, that means that you're not going to get anything today. Unfortunately, you're going to probably have to go somewhere else. Why? Your lenses are cut to the shape of that frame. We have to find that same exact frame with the same exact cut and shape. So whatever shape is the exact same shape as that frame is what your lenses are going to fit into. That means that you're limited to just those frames. So now when I look in the store, there are only 2 frames that are cut and are the same size as your lenses. One is pink, one is black. They both have metal in them. That's your 2 choices. You don't have the option to choose. One is $100, one is $120. I don't want to spend more than $20 though. Well then, I don't know what to tell you. There's no other frame that's going to fit your lenses that are less than $20.
Yeah.
You know? So you're limited because number one, your budget it doesn't go over $20, so you're limited at right away. And number 2, you only have that shape, so you can only work with these type of frames. So it's like when you look at Dave's situation, their budget and the little money he saved up, that's what they have to work with. So you're gonna try to get the best bang for your buck. You don't really have any say in what.
But they're not in a position to, make those kind of choices that they want to make at this point.
Of course, people want to be in a better neighborhood. Of course, everybody wants their kid to be in a better school. But you have to have the income. Most people that are in a better neighborhood that can put their kids in a better school, both parents are working. Unfortunately, in Florida, both parents got to work in order for the income to come in. And if one parent isn't working, they're running their own business.
Either way, there's always 2 incomes in order to stay afloat.
If one parent's not working, the other one somehow is making money another way. It isn't, or one of the rare situations where you have a parent that makes buku money, which allows them to live off that one paycheck.
Right.
Dave is not that person. He's not somebody that makes $120,000 a year or $100,000 a year that they can live off just that one paycheck. He doesn't make that. Dave makes roughly anywhere from, I would say, $25,000 to $30,000 a year, if that, and they have to live off that. You know, they were living off of their parents before. The dynamics have changed completely now. And I think it's coming so fast. It's come so fast for them that that's why they're having a hard time. Because it's like just like that. Just like that, March showed up. They weren't prepared. It came so fast. Well, you know, when you're hanging out with your friends and having parties at your parents' house when they go on vacation and doing stuff like that regularly, there's no thought process that goes into that. Oh, they got waffle fries now? There's no question. That's what they call it in Spanish? Queso.
Queso.
I just disrespected, man. Queso. Oh, they got one with cheese too on this one.
Yeah, it's the queso.
I mean, baby, you know what's happening, man? Reality hitting that dude now. That's why he's been so quiet lately.
It should have been hit him.
He sent me a video and told me he's super stressed,
Really?
and he was asking what we were doing because he needs stress reliever.
What we're doing when?
He was asking if we were doing anything in like a couple of days. Like, what were we up to? And that's because, you know, he's stressed out. It came too fast on